right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the 17th annual presentation of the Catherine W. Davis Global Community Scholars Community Service Projects. My name is Elizabeth Miller, and I'm an associate professor of sociology in the social sciences department at Westchester Community College. I've had the good fortune of co-directing the Davis Scholarship Program with my colleague, Kent Trickle, for the last 2 years. He, along with Dr. Lori Maida, our colleague who retired in 2022 and is present today, has been with the program from its inception, and I'm grateful for both of their guidance as I've settled into this role. As many of you know, Catherine W. Davis's generous donation made the creation of this program possible back in 2007. Just over a decade ago, the Davis family added to that generosity with an additional $2 million to continue the program in Mrs. Davis's memory. And so now here we are, 17 years later, still providing full scholarships and service learning opportunities to over 300 students from the US and dozens of countries around the world. Just think of how many lives have been touched over the years. The scholars, the beneficiaries of their service, their families, their friends, their classmates, and anyone who comes into contact with them. The scholars will tell you service is life-changing for everyone involved. We're excited to share that after 2 years of remote learning followed by a smaller than usual cohort of Davis scholars last academic year, this year's cohort has bounced back from the pandemic in terms of numbers. We have 18 brilliant and highly motivated scholarship recipients, all of whom have brought their energy and passion to the communities they've served through their projects. We're very proud of the accomplishments of all the students who have come through the program over the years, and these scholars are no exception. Our scholars this year come from the United States, Argentina, Brazil, Dubai, Mexico, India, Peru, Puerto Rico, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. Yay! Throughout the year, these scholars have demonstrated not only their academic excellence, but their commitment to service and collaboration through planning and implementing their projects. Some of our scholars are graduating from WCC this week. Yay! Some have already been accepted as transfer students to institutions like SUNY Delhi, Manhattanville, and Western Connecticut State University. Others will continue to finish their degree at WCC or join the workforce. No matter what they choose to do, we expect these scholars to be successful in their endeavors, and we hope that their experiences as scholars in this program have left them better prepared to meet the challenges ahead. We're again grateful to Mrs. Davis and her family and the WCC Foundation for giving us the opportunity to work with these extraordinary students, and would like to thank the Davis family and the foundation members who are in attendance today or watching online. So without further delay, we have 6 groups presenting today. First, we'll hear from Move to Thrive, followed by the Creative Children's Club, Eco Scholars, Heroic Hearts, and Mind Matters. Welcome Aboard will round out the presentations. Now I present to you the 2023-2024 Catherine W. Davis Global Community Scholars. Yay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eduarda Baggio. I'm from Brazil, and I'm currently studying accounting finance.
My name is Nyeleti Hlungwane. I'm from South Africa, and I'm a nursing student.
My name is Ana. I'm from Brazil, and my major is marketing, and together we are Move to Thrive. Have you ever struggled to exercise or find motivation to do so? Or perhaps you didn't have enough information to get started on improving your habits? Maybe you couldn't find a community to inspire you through this journey? Move to Thrive is all about addressing these challenges by helping people live better through movement and healthy habits, while also building a supportive community to inspire those around us. We started this project because we saw firsthand during the pandemic how important it is to stay healthy, especially during difficult times. When we came to the US as an au pairs, the pandemic hit, and suddenly we were dealing with homesickness and adjusting to a new culture while in a lockdown. But we found out that working out and at home was a real lifeline. It helped us feel better and kept us motivated. As things started to improve, I began organizing outdoor classes, workout classes for au pairs, and it was truly amazing to see how much it helped their mood and overall well-being. I wanted to support them through the same challenge I had faced. I also realized that exercise is even more beneficial when done as a group. Additionally, I did some research and found out that exercise can really make a difference in mental health and disease prevention. Results published in the Sports Medicine Journal in 2022 show that physical activity is effective for reducing mild to moderate symptoms of depression, anxiety, and psychological distress. So, based on our own experience and what we've learned, we decided to create Move to Thrive. Our mission with this program is to empower Sun Westchester students with the knowledge and resources needed for overall well-being and disease prevention. We achieve this through a blend of exercise, nutrition education, and physical activities. With the support of our partners, we offered guided classes and workshops, promoted healthy habits, and guided individuals on a journey toward optimal health, and all while building a supportive community. Move to Thrive is grounded in 5 core dynamics. First, physical fitness, achieved through engaging exercise. Cognitive health, provide knowledge about exercise principles, health, and the benefits of an active lifestyle. Motor skills development, improve coordination, balance through different activities. Lifelong habits, encourage lifelong health and well-being through a physically active lifestyle. And finally, social skills, promoting teamwork and building communication.
Throughout the spring 2024 semester, we curated 5 workshops incorporating elements from our core dynamics. These workshops were held at the Valhalla campus. Our first workshop focused on physical exercise. We collaborated with Dr. Richard Gennaro, who shed light on the scientific impact of exercise on overall well-being and disease prevention. Following this, David Morter from Total Form Fitness, a fitness trainer, provided expert guidance on safe gym equipment use and personalized routines. Our yoga workshop, led by Professor Alexis Del Sol, proved to be helpful in teaching stress reduction techniques and improved flexibility through mindfulness and diverse poses. Utilizing yoga balls, straps, and blocks, participants deepened their mind-body connection. Sarah Martin led our Pilates workshop, where participants experienced a rejuvenating blend of Pilates principles, igniting holistic wellness and exploring various mental health benefits, all while feeling the satisfying burn. Sarah was reassuring and motivated participants to completion, fostering resilience. Our nutrition workshop, led by Professor Sophia Raffi and the Nutrition Club of WCC, was loaded with information and fun interactive segments. We explored the benefits of different nutrient-rich foods and how they contribute to overall well-being, highlighted superfoods and their positive impact on mental health. And we learned about our not-so-good food choices. What a treat. Closing our series was the dance workshop, led by Professor Alexis Del Sol. Through a pleasurable form of physical activity that not only enhances overall well-being, but can also play a role in lowering the risk of some conditions such as cardiovascular disease, we danced our way to simple fitness social connection, and stress relief, ensuring a delightful experience for all.
We successfully raised awareness about the benefits of overall well-being in disease prevention. We equipped participants with both practical stress relief techniques and materials. We encouraged a start of health habits and created a supportive community. The students that attended our workshops indicated increased understanding, improved skills communication, and a positive shift towards sustainable health habits. These outcomes highlight the project's success in empowering the students to prioritize their well-being for long life benefits. These are some of the comments our workshops participants shared with us. Words like fun, relaxing, game changer were used to describe our sessions. Our project had a good run, but it was not one without obstacles. For workshops held on Wednesday, during common hours, we had a lot of competition from other club events on campus. This was something that we had to consider, as well as students' busy schedules. We also needed to do more with our marketing. Some students were intimidated by the words dance, exercise, yoga, so we had to come up with a fun way to promote our sessions so students would feel comfortable in attending our workshops. After planning and executing all 5 workshops, we can say that through collaboration, we gained valuable interpersonal and teamwork skills that are transferable to future endeavors. Working with reliable partners, we played an important role in putting our workshop together. We practiced empathy, knowing that students have different ways to cope with stress, and we were able to provide the students with a place to feel welcome and accepted. Through time management, our group learned the importance of prioritization, setting realistic goals, and allocating time wisely to meet our project milestones.
For our future plans, we plan to hold sessions during the summer for the Westchester community, continue to emphasize the importance of healthy habits and community engagement. Our plans include building a strong community by organizing outdoor activities such as hiking, organizing outdoor workout and dance classes at the Kensico Dam Plaza, creating a running group during the summer to keep each other motivated and share information and promote different ways to exercise. And we actually already have a 5K race this Sunday with our running group. Where are they? These events will be shared in our social media platform, along with any resources and relevant information to continue assisting those who want to improve their lifelong habits.
We would like to thank Catherine W. Davis and the Davis family, Westchester Community College Foundation, Professor Ken Trickle, Dr. Elizabeth Miller, Dr. Richard Gennaro, Professor Alexis Del Sol, David Morta from Total Form Fitness, Sarah Martin from Pilates Glow, New York, Professor Sophia Raffi, the Nutrition Club of WCC, Bianca Braun, and Luisa Alves de Oliveira. Please feel free to follow our social media and join us outside. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. We're happy to be here to share our project. We are the Creative Children's Club. Okay. My name is Luisa Alves de Oliveira, and I'm from Brazil. My major is health science.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Costello. I'm also from Brazil and my major is in early childhood education.
Hi everyone, my name is Tumile Moyo. I'm from Zimbabwe and my major is culinary arts and hospitality management.
Hi, my name is Mbalenhle Dube and I am also from Zimbabwe, majoring in computer science. The Creative Children's Club started because we wanted to inspire children's creativity through storytelling workshops where children would tell their own stories. In these workshops, we wanted the children to use different art materials, engage with each other, develop their social and interpersonal skills, and have fun.
We came together because all of us are passionate about children and education. In our group, we have a preschool teacher and someone who worked with children with Down syndrome and autism. We felt we could use our different backgrounds, majors, and experiences to bring this project to life.
We partner with Neighbors Link, which is an organization that helps integrate immigrant families into the community to work under Learning Links program. The Learning Links program is an after-school program serving children at Mount Kisco Elementary School. We also collaborated with Gigi's Playhouse, an organization that supports children, teenagers, and young adults with Down syndrome and their families in Westchester. Our workshops were designed for children aged between 6 and 7 years old. The themes for each workshop were my self-portrait, where I'm from, my family, and what I want to be when I grow up. We focus on self-esteem, self-love, diversity, and creativity, and use different kinds of materials for our workshops.
Through Learning Links at Mount Kisco Elementary School, we worked with about 20 students from first and second grades. We also brought our self-portrait workshop to Gigi's Playhouse, where we worked with a variety of ages. In each workshop, we had 3 art centers with different materials that the children could work with. We facilitated some of the participants with guidance if they felt they needed it. During the My Self-Portrait workshop, we set up paint, marker, and crayon art stations with mirrors so the children could look at themselves and use the materials. During the Where I Am From workshop, we had watercolor markers and clay. We noticed that the children were excited at the beginning of each workshop to see which materials we had and wanted to go from one station to another.
At the end of our workshops at Mount Kisco Elementary School, we gave each child a creativity bag with art supplies, a certificate, and a bound book of the story they made about themselves. For Gigi's Playhouse, we sent their artwork home as a gift for Mother's Day. We got lots of positive feedback from the school staff and Neighbors Link coordinator, such as, we think that the work you are doing with the children is wonderful. We appreciate all the work and art materials that you bring for them. This is wonderful. They're having so much fun. At the end of each workshop, the children eagerly asked when we were coming back.
The biggest challenge we faced while working with children at Mount Kisco Elementary School was, as expected, their attention span and their high energy level. Early on, after our first workshop with the ice break activities, we learned more about the children, their personalities, and how to best work with them. We also learned that we needed different art stations and materials to create a conducive environment to spark their creativity and to keep them engaged. We could not have done all of this without working together, communicating, and helping each other before the workshops, on the planning stages, and during the workshops, when often reality is different than what we expected. We also learned how small actions can have a huge and positive impact on people's lives, especially for the children we worked with. At Mount Kisco Elementary School, the children were very enthusiastic about the activities and the attention we were giving them. Even in the short amount of time we worked on our workshops, we saw them getting attached to us and knowing us by name. at the end and remembering details we share with them, like about our own lives, our families, and stories. At Gigi's Playhouse, we worked with individuals with Down syndrome. We were exposed to diverse perspectives and abilities. This experience helped our group to adapt, problem solve, and communicate even better, ultimately strengthening our group dynamics through collaboration.
We would like to thank Mrs. Catherine W. Davis and the Davis family, Westchester Community College Foundation, Professors Kent Trickle and Dr. Elizabeth Mila, Neighbors Link Organization, Elizabeth Perry, the Mount Kisco Elementary School staff and students, high school volunteers, Gigi's Playhouse, Tracy Smith, Donna from Staples Store, and everyone here today. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are the Eco Scholars, a group focused on environmental health and sustainability. As part of our project in the Davis program, we began the Tomorrow's Green Legacy project. Before we begin, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Sinsha Verghese. I'm majoring in liberal arts social science. I am from the southern part of India and moved here from Dubai 5 years ago.
Hello everyone, my name is Evelyn Lopez. I am majoring in liberal arts social sciences in the Honors College, and I was born and raised in Westchester County.
Hello everyone, my name is Luis Granados. I'm a social science major. I was born in Connecticut but raised in Peru. Just for some background information on where our inspiration for this project came from, the climate clock is a landmark that shows how much time humans have left to act on finding solutions for climate change before it is irreversible. The climate clock originally launched in New York City in September of 2020, and since then it's sprung up across the world in different cities. The most recent update from the climate clock is that we have less than 5 years until we reach a point of irreversible changes in the planet. This movement draws attention and encourages people to take immediate action. Learning about this from one of our team members made us want to focus on progressing environmental sustainability to the best of our abilities by helping spread the importance of taking care of our planet on a more local scale, because even the smallest actions matter and count towards progression. Our mission is to foster a cleaner, greener future by organizing regular cleanup crews in the Westchester community to instill a shared sense of responsibility and cultivate both environmental vitality and community resilience. For this project, we partnered with the Native Plant Center, Soulful Synergy, the Environmental Club at WC, and Portchester High School.
To promote our message, we decided to target our campus community first and foremost. Our first workshop was on March 6th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We brought in a speaker, Paul Presentio, from Soulful Synergy, who was introduced to us by Carl Bianco from the Native Plant Center. He's an alumni from WCC and advocate for environment sustainability. The workshop was called Sustainability Roadmap and was focused on how an individual can help increase sustainability and environmental vitality with few tips and suggestions. After our first event, we decided to collaborate with clubs in WCC to get better attendance and promotions. Our second event, STEM Fest, was an event in which high school students from across Westchester County visited Westchester Community College in the Technology Building and participated in different panels with guest speakers. We had the opportunity to present our poster to the public in an attempt to find students who are potentially interested in volunteering in our environmental cleanups. With the environmental clubs and the Department of Student Involvement, we started an Earth Week for the Valhalla campus, which included events that involved providing environmental tips to students and spreading awareness. These couple of events were aimed towards students who generally are not able to keep up sustainable actions due to either lack of information or insufficient resources or times. EnviroFest was an event that was aimed to get rid of the notion that sustainability is hard to practice in daily life. We got the opportunity to share with the students our opinions, goals, and promote our future cleanups as well. We also asked some students to share their opinions on climate change and the importance of sustainability. Make an Earth Week pledge was an opportunity for students to make a pledge with themselves regarding the resolutions for the Earth Month. These events were conducted in such a way that students would understand the importance of sustainable actions and show them that not every action needs to be something immense, but can start with something as small as taking a pledge to yourself.
As a result, from the couple of events we have hosted so far, we were able to raise awareness about the Earth's condition. We spoke with many students who either already know about the issue or knew nothing about the issue, and suggested ways in which individuals can help in even the smallest ways, such as recycling or reusing. For the STEM Fest, we did a good job with presenting our posters to the students. We had a sheet of paper where we asked students to write down their contact information if they were interested in volunteering with us in the future. A good amount of students signed, so that was a success. A similar situation occurred at the EnviroFest. We met many new people and had an increase of interest in volunteering. The sustainability tips that we spread in our events were openly accepted by students. The movement of the climate clock was also something that we communicated, and we were very pleased to hear that students were interested in that as well as promising to spread the word. Here we have two students who want to share their opinions on our events and what they learned by attending it.
Something about sustainability that is important to me is being able to save our oceans. Because as you know, during COVID, the oceans were a lot clearer because there wasn't as much production going on. The air was cleaner, everything was a lot better for people. So I think if we were to keep doing what we were doing back then, preferably without spreading disease, everything will be better.
Whenever there's like a little event like this or like whatever type of like protest, you know, to raise awareness, I get pretty interested in it, you know, just learning about, you know, like the earth, because, you know, really, I feel like sometimes in like government and shit, like you don't, sometimes the care, like the well-being of the earth isn't taken into consideration over, you know, priority over like humans, and that's what kind of leads to pollution. So learning about, or just like, you know, having this little awareness thing to kind of like rekindle that like thought of like taking care of the earth, I feel like is not only interesting, but it's kind of meaningful to me. So definitely I'm going to try to, you know, I'll try to recycle, I'll try to, you know, reusable water instead of like buying the plastic bottles, whatever waste I can do to reduce the waste in my life. Like I'm going to try my hardest. So
As students in their second year, we faced a lot of challenges regarding time management as we struggled to find time amidst our classes. We were able to complete our events properly thanks to our peers and advisors. Another challenge we faced in our project was a problem with attendance in our events. In our first workshop, we failed to understand the level of promotion events will need to succeed, and we were not able to meet our expectations of attendance. This experience taught us that we need to change our strategy if we wanted to succeed. This is why we collaborated with established clubs in WCC and the Department of Student Involvement. Despite our challenges from our experience as members of the Karen W. Davis program and members of the Eco Scholars, we have learned about the importance of flexibility, teamwork, and empathy. We strive to provide opportunities for students to expand their knowledge of sustainability and the environment.
So what's next? We plan on continuing our achievements and events to promote our voice and our mission more. We plan on targeting the youth, for they are our target goal, for them to obtain a sustainable mindset and think their actions through, as every small thing matters. We will partner with Portchester High School to conduct a workshop similar to the one in WCC and have a cleanup in Portchester for students to get volunteer hours in June.
As we come to a conclusion of our time with the Catherine W. Davis program, We plan on continuing our project in the long term by spreading sustainability practices among the youth, and by carrying the important information we gained through the project and sharing it not only within the Westchester community, but also at our new universities after transferring. We would like to give a special thanks to the Catherine W. Davis Family Westchester Community College Foundation, the Native Plant Center, Paul Presendu from Soulful Synergy, the Environmental Club, Professor Kent Trickle and Professor Elizabeth Miller, Westchester Events Board, Volunteer New York, STEM Research Club, Portchester High School and their CLE Club, and Department of Student Involvement at the ACC. And if you guys are interested in learning more about us or the Climate Clock, the link to the Climate Clock website is in the bottom, and then here's a QR to our Instagram. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's an immense pleasure to be here today and present our project, Here Are Cards. My name is Cristiane, I'm from Brazil and my major is psychology, and I want to become a child psychologist.
Hello everybody, my name is Eloise. I'm also from Brazil. My major is liberal arts, math and science, and my goal is to become a physician one day.
This project came from our own personal experience and interest in this matter. A few years ago, I was a babysitter of a young boy who had cancer. Seeing and being part of what we went through made me want to improve the lives the kids of going through the similar struggles. My commitment to this is deep and emotional.
I also have worked as a child caregiver, which contributed to my desire to be part of the project. The idea behind the name Here Are Cards was to emphasize that these kids can be their own heroes despite the challenge they're facing. Here Are Cards aims to cultivate a supportive and inclusive community for children with cancer, disabilities, or special needs. We aim to empower them and provide strength as they confront these challenging times together.
Our first event took place in Montefiore Hospital, which is known for providing excellent care to children, teens, and young adults with cancer and blood disorders. When we told them about our idea, they were thrilled because we're going to dress up as superheroes and bring them fun activities. We needed extra money to put on a big event, so we conduct a fundraiser through the Double Good app. Through the sale of popcorn, we raised over $1,500, which we used to buy gifts and extra materials for the holiday event.
Our first event was a success. We brought happiness by walking through the hospital wing, pushing a cart filled with Christmas gifts, games, and food, all while dressed up as superheroes. We all had a fantastic day. The kids loved the costumes and the gifts. Our event provided a fun diversion for kids who were spending their holidays in a hospital rather than at home with their families.
Throughout this process, we encountered several different challenges. First, one of our group members, Ethan, had to step away and pursue a different educational path. We're grateful for his help at the start of our project and wish him the best. The second challenge was finding other hospitals to collaborate with. At the beginning of 2024, the hospital safety requirements got stricter in response to rising COVID rates, making projects like ours more difficult. This challenge led us to broaden our scope beyond hospitals to include other groups that work with children with various special needs.
For our next event, we partnered with Gigi's Playhouse, an organization that serves children and young people with Down syndrome. Their mission is to establish a space where families can come together to celebrate, uplift, and encourage one another, and to help people with Down syndrome to participate more fully in their homes, schools, and communities. With the second event, we wanted to further our purpose of empowering kids, teens, and young adults, and we think we succeeded in that sense. We brought activities such as painting Easter eggs, coloring, a photo booth, and an egg hunt. It was a fantastic experience. Because of the Superhero Squad, there was a great turnout and a lot of fun had by all.
Like everything in life, we're able to learn so much because of this experience. Emotional intelligence is essential. We are dealing with kids that are going through challenging experiences, and it's important to be sensitive to that. Emphasizing positivity, we learned, can be one of the most impactful ways you can serve people who are facing down life's challenges. Having a team you can trust makes a difference, especially when rough times arise. We lost a teammate, yet we never felt desperate because we knew we can trust and have each other's back.
We learned to improvise. We had to change paths, and that was challenging because we had to seek different options and institutions. But we knew our purpose, and we held on to that. We also learned not to take things for granted. Often, we catch ourselves complaining about the simplest things in our lives, while some people would give everything to be in our positions. We're privileged, and we should be aware of that. We plan to continue with this project past this academic year. Starting this summer, we'll be part of Sunrise Day Camp, a camp designed for children with cancer and their siblings.
Thank you to everyone who has played a part in bringing us to this moment. We are incredibly grateful for the generosity of Mrs. Catherine W. Davis and the Davis family, as well as the Westchester Community College Foundation. A special thank you goes out to Professors Ken Trickle and Elizabeth Miller for their constant assistance and guidance.
We also want to express our gratitude to our fellow scholars, the Children's Hospital in Montefiore, Wings for You and Sarcoma Foundation, Gigi's Playhouse, Sunrise Day Camp, and Double Good. Their contributions have been extremely important to our journey. We're also very grateful to everyone who has helped us along the way. To find and support us, here's our Instagram page. Thank you for being a part of this grand adventure.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christopher Breen, and my partners and I are thrilled to introduce our project, Mind Matters. In collaboration with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, we have dedicated our efforts to raising awareness about mental health, and today we will be discussing who we are, why we chose to pursue this project, what we have accomplished, and what our future looks like. I'm currently studying to become a social worker with a focus on clinical one-on-one therapy, and I've been passionate about mental health awareness my whole adult life and first got involved with NAMI about a year ago. For the Davis Scholarship, I introduced my partners to NAMI, and we decided that they would be a wonderful organization to work with, and with that was the creation of Mind Matters. I'll now let my amazing partners introduce themselves.
Okay, hello everyone, my name is Ana da Rosa. I am an international student also from Brazil. I am studying here at WCC, majoring in childhood education, and I'm passionate about children and also mental health awareness. And that's one of the reasons I have teamed up with my partners and created Mind Matters Club.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Ayala, and I'm currently majoring in social work here at WCC. Mental health is something that I've been extremely passionate about for most of my life. Having the opportunity to work hand in hand with NAMI has allowed us to broaden the way we spread awareness. I'm beyond grateful to have met such wonderful people to work with as we continue to talk about mental health awareness. Our mission is to provide services, presentations, and workshops for those on WC campus and Westchester community who suffer from and wish to learn more about mental illness. We provided a safe environment for education in collaboration with the National Alliance on Mental Illness and promoted events to make our community stronger.
Throughout the semester, we have developed our project in a few steps that together became a whole. First, we dedicated ourselves as volunteers for NAMI, voicing our personal narratives to advocate for mental health awareness in colleges in our community. Second, we created a Mind Matters Club here at WCC, where we spread the word about NAMI and offered meetings for students who are interested in the topic. Third, we have spread the word at Café in Manquisco and talked about resources that the organization provides, such as support line and support group. Last, we held a fundraising here at WCC dedicated to supporting the upcoming Westchester NEMI Walk. This annual gathering stands as the cornerstone of the organization, serving as a primary economic resource for their entire year.
One of the major events that Mind Matters held on campus was what NAMI calls In Our Own Voice. In Our Own Voice is a presentation designed to share our mental health stories and help break the stigma that surrounds mental health and seeking help. The event was a massive success and was the largest presentation I'd personally ever given, with a full house of around 80 people. I've given these presentations before Mind Matters existed and will continue to do so as my life continues. But having so many people attend the one that we held on campus was such a massive accomplishment, not only for us as a group, but for mental health awareness as a whole.
So my first presentation will be held in the next month, and I'll be talking about my own issues with mental health and what I have done so far to deal with everything. I was also trained to be part of the two programs NEMI held on their organization, which is In Our Own Voice, that focus on colleges, universities, and hospitals and other institutions, and also Ending the Silence, which focus on middle school and high school children.
I've officially enrolled with NAMI to become a presenter. I'd like to continue to spread awareness through telling my mental health journey. Being present at my fellow club members' presentation was a moving experience. Breaking the stigma around mental illness is so important, and talking about personal experiences makes the impact so much more personal. I'm excited to see what the future holds as we continue collaborating with NAMI.
Throughout the semester, we've had the opportunity to connect with numerous students through our meetings held on campus. Many of these meetings focused on education regarding mental health or provided a way for students to relax or emotionally express themselves. Our most popular event was what we call Human Library, which consisted of all three of us and several of our members sitting down one-on-one with each other and just talking about our lives without judgment or advice. We like to call it a therapy session without the therapist. This event allowed our members and us to not only get to know each other better, but to also provide an outlet for students to share parts about themselves that they wouldn't normally share with others without receiving judgment from the people around them. We hope our future events are not only as popular as this one, but also provide the same type of relaxing atmosphere and safe space for our members and the community.
One of our goals was to spread information to our community about the organization. So we had a table at a cafe in Mount Kisco and spoke to those who were interested in some way. We also held a fundraising event at WCC for 2 days where we sold cookies and snacks. The event was enriching and we were able to raise a good amount of money throughout the bake sale that we have done, and also gather donations that went all towards NEMI.
We are very pleased to announce that Mind Matters will be continuing on next year at the WCC campus. We have many events already pre-planned, such as hosting nature center trips, attending the Bronx Zoo, more NAMI presentations, and group yoga sessions with a debrief at the end. The focal point of Mind Matters was to actively partake in activities to improve our mental health, and then open the room for further discussions on how it made us feel. The final part of our club involves our collaboration with NAMI. On May 11th, we will be participating in NAMI's Walk for Suicide Prevention, a yearly event that NAMI hosts that we will take great pride in attending with our club members. We look forward to strengthening our club as years go by and continuing working with NAMI.
And of course, we'd love to thank Ms. Catherine W. Davis and the Davis family for creating and maintaining this amazing scholarship and being the reason that Mind Matters exists in the first place. We'd love to thank the Westchester Community College Foundation, Professor Kent Trickle and Dr. Elizabeth Miller for running the scholarship in an amazing way, mentoring and inspiring us and helping bring Mind Matters to life. Our two amazing advisors, Professor Heidi Baez and Professor Jill Wallen, who helped support us and keep the club running smoothly. NAMI of Westchester, an event coordinator and dear friend Terry Brennan, for their help hosting events and providing us with supplies and help when we needed it. Mimi's Cafe in Mount Kisco for help allowing us to fundraise there. Our fellow Davis scholars for their unwavering support and inspiration. Members of the Mind Matters Club, and the student involvement at WCC. Lastly, we'd like to have you please consider following us on Instagram, where we will have a post that will let you donate to our team for the NAMI Walk this Saturday, May 11th. Every bit helps. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt overwhelmed when you start something new? As immigrants, we know this feeling pretty well. That's why we start. Welcome aboard. My name is Mary Kay Oric. I'm originally from Peru, and my major is paralegal studies.
Hi everyone, my name is Juliana Ceschini. I am from Argentina and I'm a digital filmmaking major.
Hi everyone, my name is Camila Vida. I'm from Brazil and my major is business management.
Our mission is to provide immigrants with the essential knowledge and resources needed to succeed in their adopted community of Westchester by offering guidance with fundamental skills such as resume building, finance management, and how to navigate the healthcare system. To accomplish our mission, we decided to host the workshops on the topics of employment, housing, mental, and healthcare to spread knowledge on people when they first come to the United States. We also decided to create an ebook that contains all the information from our workshops so people can have access at any time. Initially, our challenge was to find an organization that can connect us with immigrants so they can benefit from our project. But after weeks of conversation and research, Neighbors Link embraced our vision. Neighbors Link is an exceptional organization that helps immigrants with job opportunities, English language classes, and education on various topics related to the community engagement. Finally, Neighbors Link and we concluded that it should be a good idea to invite professionals who can help and manage some workshops in order to build more credibility.
These are the flyers for the workshops that Mayor Kay was talking about. We posted these here at the school, in libraries around Westchester, and at Neighbors Link's locations. Truth be told, most of the attendees ended up being from Neighbors Link network. For the personal finance workshop, we invited Dr. Nafisa Graham-Brown. She talked about the responsible use of credit cards. She explained what is a credit score and why it's important, and she shared some saving and budgeting tips. For the mental health workshop, we partnered up with the Mental Health Association of Westchester. They sent in a licensed social worker, Brian Scott Jens, to talk about anxiety and stress. We all shared our personal experiences with mental health, and we ended the session with some games and activities that people can do to relax and deal with stress and anxiety. For the healthcare system workshop, we invited Open Door to come to Neighbors Link. They presented a workshop and they talked about how you can navigate the US healthcare system if you don't have insurance, how you can get insurance if you're eligible, and they explained the difference between primary care, urgent care, emergency care, and also emphasized the importance of preventive care. For the resume building workshop, we ended up presenting it ourselves with the backing and training of Professor Cynthia Haycock. In this workshop, we explained the importance of having a good, strong resume, as well as show the attendees how to use tools such as YouTube, ChatGPT, Indeed, and LinkedIn to create, translate, and share their resumes. Because we wanted the community to have a tangible guide to refer to after we were done with our project, we created an ebook where we contain information in basic tasks, such as getting a social security number or a driver's license, plus all the information that we share in our workshops. The ebook is available online through these links in English and Spanish, and we also printed a few copies in Spanish to leave a neighbor's link. Here is a little look inside the book.
Along the way, our group faced some main challenges, and they were finding the needs of the community, the language barrier, and scheduling conflict. Initially, we aimed to provide the community with basic knowledge of essential elements. However, after consulting with NeighborsLink about their clients, we realized that they were not new immigrants as we expected. Instead, they were established individuals lacking knowledge in our workshop topics. These insights were essential, as it enabled us to provide them with valuable information rather than presenting them irrelevant content. The language barrier. We encountered language challenges since the majority of the community are Spanish speakers. Finding a solution was crucial because the professionals who agreed to join our project were not Spanish speakers, and neither am I. After explaining the community conditions, they agreed to have the presentation translated. Mary-Kate and Julie did an incredible job by translating everything, keeping the community engaged, ensuring the project's success. And the schedule conflict. Our group faced difficulties in finding the best time that worked for all of us. NeighborsLink is a busy community, so the availability of their rooms was limited. Additionally, finding professionals who could attend our events at specific days and times was also challenging, considering everyone's busy work schedule. We also had to combine everything with our school schedule, which added another layer of challenges to our group. Eventually, we found that the weekends were the best day to work with the community, as NeighborsLink clients also had their work commitments. Despite these challenges, our group remained motivated and determined to give the best to the community, which made us even stronger. Together, we were able to make a meaningful impact in the community, demonstrating that these obstacles strengthen our bonds as a team.
We would like to thank Catherine W. Davis and the Davis family, Professor Trickle and Miller, the Westchester Community College Foundation, Elizabeth Parry and the NeighborsLink, Dr. Nafisa Graham Brown, Brian Scott James and the Mental Health Association of Westchester, Professor Cynthia Haycock, Open Door Family and Medical Center Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming today. This marks the end of the 2023-2024 cohort of the Davis Scholars, but the beginning of a new chapter in their lives and the beginning of a new cohort, as Dr. Miller and I will be starting interviews in just a few short weeks for next year's cohort. I invite you all to join us for some refreshments outside, and thank you again for coming.